Imagine losing your life savings overnight, not because of a market crash, not because of a hacker,
but because you trusted the wrong person. His name was Bernie Madoff. Trusted by billionaires, celebrities, charities, and major financial institutions. Everything seemed perfect. Too perfect. Investors couldn't believe their luck. While others lost money during difficult years, Madoff's clients kept seeing profits. Year after year, the numbers looked almost magical. No huge losses, no dramatic crashes, just steady returns. But in the world of investing, perfect results are often a warning sign. Deep inside Madoff's operation, something wasn't right. The money wasn't being invested the way people thought. Behind the scenes, a giant lie was growing larger every day. The secret behind Madoff's success was surprisingly simple. New investors were bringing in fresh money every day. Instead of investing that money, it was used to pay older investors. It looked like a profitable investment business, but in reality, it was a giant Ponzi scheme. As long as new money kept coming in, the system appeared to work. And because everyone was making money, nobody wanted to ask questions. But not everyone was convinced. A few experts noticed that something didn't add up. They warned regulators that Madoff's returns seemed impossible. Yet year after year, the warnings were ignored. Then came the financial crisis of 2008. Suddenly, investors wanted their money back. For the first time in years, the flow of new money began to slow down. And without new investors, the entire system was in danger. The numbers on paper looked enormous, but much of the money simply wasn't there. Madoff knew the game was over. After decades of deception, there was no way to hide the truth anymore. In December 2008, Bernie Madoff confessed to his sons. He admitted that the entire investment business was a lie. The next day, the authorities moved in. The biggest investment fraud in history had finally been exposed. Thousands of people lost their savings, their retirement funds, and in some cases, their entire future. But the most shocking part wasn't the money. It was the trust. People believed they were investing with one of the safest names on Wall Street. Bernie Madoff didn't rob a bank. He robbed something even more valuable: trust. And that is how one man stole $65 billion without ever pointing a gun. And Bernie Madoff wasn't the first person to fool investors. And he certainly won't be the last. Because wherever there is money, there will always be people trying to take it. That's why understanding how these scams work is so important.
If you enjoyed this story and want more mysteries about money, billionaires, scams, and business empires, subscribe to Money Mysteries and join us for the next investigation.